Hello there guys and girls, this is Pixel, and today I thought I'd just make a little video about blind trading. Now, if you watched a video on my channel recently, it was up on Thursday, I did a blind trading with Zach Plays, and I got well over 100 keys worth of profit in that video, and I thought I'd just do this little video to give you some pointers if you wanted to do blind trading with someone or with your friends. And I thought to myself, some people might think this is a stupid video to make, but my videos don't all have to be over 10 minutes long, because this video won't be a massively long one. It might be 5 minutes, and there is going to be another video up today, so I thought I would just give you my best tips and tricks for blind trading. You know, if someone you know is maybe new to it, or someone's got a really good inventory and they want to blind trade with you, you're going to want to know these tips, so you have 1, a better chance of getting their good items, and 2, a better chance of keeping your good items. So I'm going to go through some tips for how you can improve your blind trading skill, because although it is technically random, to an extent it is still skill based. So the first one is to play with someone that you trust. Either play it with someone who's going to record it as well, so you can hold them accountable for all the trades that have been made, or just a friend that you know won't lie to you, because it's quite possible, similar with the wager match where you don't necessarily know you can trust your opponent, if you blind trade with someone completely random from the internet, you have no way of knowing if what they're saying is true. They could quite easily go one item to the left or one item to the right, because that will still line up with the alphabet in relation to other items. It just means they could say you land on white Dracos for them, they could put up a drink helmet and you wouldn't know anything different because they're right next to each other, so that could be a genuine guess. So play with someone that you know and that you can trust, and if not, someone that you can hold accountable. The next tip is absolutely crucial. Now, this tip actually would have saved Zach from me getting one of his mystery decals and potentially some more of his wheels, because his car at the start had white zombies and a Spectre on it. I would not have known that he had a Spectre if it wasn't on his car, because I then guessed an item that I knew was near Spectre in the alphabet, and I was able to literally snipe the Spectre, the very item, the next go. I knew it was going to happen because he had it on his car, whereas if he had a basic default car, or a good way around this is having like a Batmobile or a DeLorean, a car that can't be customized so no one thinks you're hiding your items. If you have a car like that, no one can see what's in your inventory, so that's best. And please, this should go without saying, if you do a blind trading, don't let them know you have a 20XX, because I don't believe there's any other item that comes before it in the alphabet, because numbers go first. So don't wear a 20XX in your car and don't even mention it. But the next tip, it's always worth a try. Hit them with the 1-1. Go for the first square in their inventory, because that could be the 20XX. If you're really lucky, it could be a beta nugget, but you know, it probably won't be, because you know, there's ARA wheels, Asterius, Alchemist, all these kind of A items. But you know, it's worth a shot. Give it a cheeky go with the 1-1. But if that is a strategy in your head that you want to try and snipe a 20XX, you maybe want to try and agree with them beforehand that if you land on an item that you gave them already, like, or say if you get an item from them, if they land back on it, they can't have it back and they have to change again, because otherwise the whole blind trading could just be you trading 20XX back and forth, the other one saying 1-1 each go, and nothing will happen. So if you are going to try the 20XX snipe tactic, be sure to confirm with them that you're not going to trade back items that you already got. The next one is literally the most important, and that is learn the alphabet, and also learn the Rocket League items. But the alphabet, it is so crucial. That was another error that Zach made. I suppose it wasn't really the alphabet. He knew his alphabet, but he mistook the spelling for an item. You know, he mistook the spelling for Dracos for Drocos, I believe. And of course, you know, that's DRO is different to DRA. So in his mind, he was looking in the wrong place before he even made the guess. So it's important you know your items, you know how they're spelt to the letter, because literally one letter can make a huge difference with blind trading, because if you get one square out, that's it. And also know your Rocket League items, because you know, if you know the items, you know what good items you can go out there for. So if you go into blind trading, think, right, what's going to be of value to me? If you know they have zombies, think lower down to the inventory, if you can figure out whereabouts that range is. If you're looking for a mystery decal, think about the letter and try and find it, because that is going to be how you're going to get most of your items. There is luck in blind trading, like if you get a really good item first up, that's complete luck. But if you do a series of 5 or 10 blind trades, by the 10th blind trade, you can pretty much hone in on any item in the game. If you have an item in mind, like I would say, it's pretty likely I could snipe some white Dracos in anyone's inventory if I was given 10 goes. So if you've got an item in mind from the beginning, stick at it and work it out, because eventually you will be able to get there. But that all goes out the window if you don't remember your previous guesses in your blind trade. So if you've got your alphabet completely correct, but you get your previous guess wrong, then you're already looking in the wrong place. If you know for a fact that you got, say, I don't know, like a heat wave in the go before, or like a hearts trail, for instance, which would be right next to a heat wave. If you know that that was in row 10, item number 5, you'll know that heat wave is going to be in, say, maybe row 10, item 6 or 7, or row 11. But if you then think that you guessed row 9 the go before, and you thought the hearts trail was there, and you start guessing row 9 for the heat wave, you'll be getting items before that. So you have to remember your guesses. If you do a blind trading, get a piece of paper out and write it down. It's literally like a game of Battleships at this point, you know, it's like Rocket League Battleships, basically. They put their ships essentially are the good items that they're trying to hide, and you're trying to snipe those ships and get them for yourself. So write down your guesses so you remember, so you can better hone in on the items that you want. My final tip for blind trading, it also makes it very, very interesting and very exciting, especially if you're doing it with a friend, and that is call their bluff. Now, Zach Plays did this very well, and he's actually the reason I started doing it in our video. He called my bluff, and I didn't go for it, okay? And I said to him, I said, I get the feeling you're being genuine, that it is a bad item, but I'm going to stick with it, and it was a bad item. Then the second time he called my bluff again, potentially insinuating that it was another bad item, but he called my bluff on the white zombers, and I did actually change my original guess. Fortunately, I was able to get the white zombers, but his bluff did make me move away from white zombers for a time, so definitely that is something that I would try. It's so much fun, honestly. And finally, in blind trading, just be a good sport. Like, it's so much more fun. Like, Zach genuinely enjoyed giving me the items that he gave me, although it was literally, like, heartbreaking for him. He had fun, and we made a good video out of it. So definitely record it if you're going to do some blind trading. Like, why not? And have some fun doing it. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.